looks like I am live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. It took a second to turn up. And live on Twitch. So, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to today's Daily Peak. I am feeling better after a full night's rest. I had an amazing dream. Because apparently I was able to sleep deeper tonight for some reason. So I had this great dream about a cat named Bob with the ability to teleport, becoming briefly removed from his wife, no, Bob was a woman, sorry. Bob, who briefly became removed from her wife, and like on a cruise ship or something. So I had to go out to the ship and rescue Bob, and they happily reunited at the end of the dream. Then some other stuff happened and I woke up because it wasn't like exactly timed to the cinematic ending. But it kind of ruled. It kind of ruled. To be clear, Bob could only teleport short distances, not it's like just annoying enough to be like, oh yeah, Bob can get out of the house at any time. But not useful enough for Bob to be able to, teleport over a long distance to get home. But yeah, I helped Bob reunite with her wife, and that ruled. That was a great dream. I'm into that one. So yeah, good morning everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Peak. I'm kind of waiting for Botrix to turn up. Just to see if it's gonna be here twice again. It might take a little while though, so I should probably get started. Maybe. I might have to pop out the YouTube thing, but first, before I worry about any of that, I gotta take my meds, which I will be washing down with a Lost and Found Energy Orange Scream energy drink. I have, sadly increased my intake of these. So, not ideal, but anyway, it is... Oh shit, it's a Monday. I have to refill this. In that case, I have plenty of time to wait for Botrix to turn up. This takes like 5 minutes every day, every week. God, my teeth all feel really sensitive. I might not be brushing? I don't know. It feels like I black out a couple hours before I actually go to sleep. Which, I mean, whatever. I'll need to, like, leave myself a note or something so I can actually remember. This is combated by the fact that I haven't had to refill my night meds in weeks, which means I'm probably not taking them. Really not ideal. 4, 5, 6, 7... Got to some Gen Alpha kid going 6-7. No, I'm pretty sure we've thoroughly ruined that joke at this point. I'm not seeing it nearly as much, so. 3, 6, 9, 12. Make 3 of these a day. Botrix joined the channel twice again. I have no idea why it keeps doing that. I'm gonna have to actually look into it eventually. Three, 6, 9. And I'm gonna have to order more of these. Because I do not have enough for next week's bill. So I'm gonna have to put in that order real quick while I'm doing this. Head over to lovely. I'm pretty sure that's my password. Yup. Okay. Where am I on this last one? Not bad, but not great. Okay. So I'll need more of those two. It looks like the other stuff is fine. So, that's good. Why do I have 3 notifications on Discord? I should only have 2. Oh, thank God. I thought Botrix joined the YouTube chat twice and then pinged the server twice about it. No, thank God. It just... Okay. No, I had an unrelated thing. That worried me. Okay, refill request submitted. Also, Botrix claims to have joined the channel twice, but neither of those join the channel messages have turned up in the on-stream chat, which isn't ideal. Usually it does that. Sure, that's fine. One, 2, 4, 5. 6, 7. I'm supposed to be taking 1 to 3 of that last anti-anxiety med. Like I can voluntarily take however much within that range. And my anxiety's been spiking recently a lot, more often than usual. So, cheers. Alright, I'm gonna take my meds. You guys have meds to take? Take yours too. Yoy. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pop out my YouTube chat I don't usually, but I'm not sure if Botrix is gonna actually do this right. And now I'll pop over to the game. We'll see when people start showing up if it's working properly. Alrighty. Also, I'm probably getting sick in the next couple days. Hey, Conclips. Howdy howdy. I've seen you in the YouTube chat. Can I see you in the on-screen chat? You don't seem to be showing up in the on-screen chat. Why does it say that you're number 1 in the chat? Botrix is usually the first one in the chat. God damn it. Okay. That's... no way that's, Yeah. Yeah. That's just not working properly. Lovely. Okay, well, standard descent 7. I love that something keeps being wrong with the stream every time I've booted it up for the last couple days. And it's not the same thing, because that would be too easy. Excited for Saturday. Something going on? Is it something I should know about, or? Hold on. Your fucking thing says con on it. Oh. That be Asada? Squinting at you. Okay, cool. I don't have a great memory. I'm not seeing Twitch messages at all? You mean the bot isn't working in either of the chats, and not just the one it isn't usually? Oh my fucking god. Botrix handles both chats. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for popping over to let me know that, Digi. Jesus fucking Christ. Zabatrix is just down today, I guess. So I'm just gonna turn off that part of my overlay altogether. So now I have the YouTube and Twitch chats popped out, and both displaying side by side on my other screen. Ideally, I would have like a third monitor that's just like a Raspberry Pi that has two screens on it, and it's just the two chats, but I don't know how to set that up, so... Yeah, no, Super couldn't see the Twitch chat. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, woo. Tragic, ah, woo. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot your YouTube name, Azada. Brain bad. Like, I already have audio processing at the wazoo, so... I am not surprised that I've managed to forget your alternate YouTube name. Hell yeah. Also, I don't know if the last time you said that I made the connection between the Asada in the Prospectors Guild and the person who called themselves Asada in chat. Because I don't remember you being here, is the thing. Like, at all. Lovely. Good to know that's my brain being messed up. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember that conversation. Yeah, no, I didn't make that connection between you and yourself. Yeah, no, sheer draconic arrogance makes capitalism last a little longer. Because they are so unwilling to cooperate with each other that monopolization takes longer. Or at least that's how I have it written in my, fucking fantasy setting. You're not forgettable. I'll fucking kill you for that. No, I just have a bad brain. It's not that you're forgettable, it's just that I can forget anything. I don't remember most of my childhood, so it's not, like, notable that I forgot about you. I'm missing, like, 10 years. More than that. Closer to 15, I'd say. I've been working on trying to like formalize some of the standard settings that I go to for various things. So yeah, I'm not surprised that I ended up talking about draconic capitalism. I have a setting wherein that is a major component. It's one of like 4 homebrew settings that I've slapped together. Which would be... I mean, that is one of the only ones that has a name. That would be Dungeoneers of Croya. With the other settings being New Prospects USA, which is my standard urban fantasy setting. I believe that's where both the Triangle Agency game and the Magical Girls game that I'm running are going to be set. Obviously with some tonal differences. Fuck me. Okay. I don't think I have a solid second chance item here. God damn it. That is just like yesterday. Anomalies in a magical girl setting? It would never happen. No, they're just both, they can both be slotted into urban fantasy as a concept pretty easily. And I can tweak the dial of how aware people are of magic pretty easily in that setting, without it, like, majorly affecting how the world is. Like, New Prospects USA is also where I would run Vampire the Masquerade. So, you know. But yeah, Dungeoneers of Croya, New Prospects USA, the Canis Lupus system, which is a distant star system originally designed for a Lancer game that I ended up canceling. But I'm keeping the setting around because I worked hard on it. So that's sci-fi. And, oh, the Industrial Gothic setting, which, it's not really... It doesn't have a name. Because it needs to be heavily revised from my original uses of it. But it is like an Industrial Revolution setting wherein magic exists and is known, but is also commonly regarded as very dangerous. And like not something to be tampered with, and there's like cosmic horror entities and stuff. That one is inspired by Cultist Simulator, mostly. And it's a setting I really like and should get back to. And then, like, Earth is technically another setting in this multiverse, except Earth is the bad timeline of New Prospects USA. Which I think is very funny and also very accurate to our current political moment. Yeah. And I feel like there's supposed to be a sixth one, but whatever. I'm working on getting a document together. I want to talk about my settings, god damn it. I'll sit here and stare at the death screen for as long as I've gotta to make that happen. But yeah. That's the generalities of the settings I have worked on. And yeah, on that note, I do think it is about time for me to hop off. Maybe dying this early on is a blessing in disguise, because now I can use the rest of the time that I ordinarily allocate for streaming to figure out what the fuck is going on with Botrix. So, I will see all of you guys tomorrow. I really appreciate your viewership. Bye. I said that out of order.